All right. We got knocked offline for a little bit. You guys missed a little bit of the action, but we're live again here.
Jaguars on a penalty kill. Karakren's in the box for an interference call. Jaguars were able to score. I'm not sure if we were live when that occurred. We had Ava Oslin was sent in alone. She went backhand, forehand over the blocker side of the CLOQUET goalie to bring the Jaguars within one. 2:51 to go here in the first period. Jaguars on a penalty kill for another 131. Kylie Jones wins that faceoff back to Alex. Alex loses it to the CLOQUET defenseman up to the point. Shot out right in front. Golden kicks it to the corner. Good save there by Chloe. Cleared out and down by Avery Kapsner. Jaguars forechecking here. Intercepted by Jones out in front, looking for Kapsner. Puck pass was a little behind her. Aggressive penalty kill here today by the Jaguars. Carried in now to the zone. Shot coming in off the crossbar. Jaguars catch a break. That one catches iron. Puck to the point. Big shot coming in. That's off the skate of Jones. Pops high in the air. Nearly hits the rafters at Big. We're on rink one at the Garden. CLOQUET works it low. Tipped wide by Knutson. CLOQUET up to the point. Shot thrown in. Jaguars unable to win that puck race. 20 seconds left in the Krenz penalty. They'll go to the half wall. CLOQUET one-timer from the right elbow goes wide. Avery, strong play there, able to avoid the linesman who's hopping out of the way and get the clear. Jaguars will forecheck. Oh, Charlotte Belmont able to deflect that pass, allowing our goal scorer, Ava Oslin, to send that deep. Jaguars are full strength. Worked ahead here. Final just over a minute remaining in this first period. Picked up by Ablin. She has it taken away. Shot misses the target by the Lumberjacks. Oslin pass over to Belmont. Loses it at the blue line. Shot coming in. Golden kicks that nearly into the crowd. Jaguars struggling a bit to get this puck out after the penalty. Centering pass out in front, high slot, shot coming in, Golden, save, kicks it, hits Knutson, drops at her feet. She's able to clear that, but not out. On the second attempt, she will. We get an icing waved off in the final 30 seconds here. Jaguars wholesale changes. Apart from Belmont, who is forechecking. Alex holds it in. Jaguars looking for one more opportunity here to tie it up. Comes out to Krenz at the point. Gets a shot deflected. Tipped ahead by Jones. Kylie, tried to work it to Belmont, who was alone in front. Picked up by Alex, worked to the middle. And that's going to do it here in a spirited first period for the Jaguars. Got behind early. Gave up a couple good scoring chances, but were able to fight back. Find themselves down 2-1 here, Jay.
Yeah, fast-moving first period. Good action by both teams. Jaguars are definitely still in this. Score 1-2. We're looking really good on our breakouts, and we got those shots on net that we were looking for. Yeah.
So we've got an interesting intermission coming up here. We're going to have some cross-ice games by some of the Mite players. And we may just have a special guest at the intermission here. Jason Knutson working hard to line up a guest here. Looks like that may materialize. Meanwhile, on the ice, some of our youth players are going to do some scrimmaging here, and the Jaguar varsity players are going to remain on the ice to kind of act as chaperones, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, as we mentioned, today is Youth Hockey Day. These are future Jaguar players out here, so if you're looking to their future, we got a couple years out, but these are the players that'll be on the ice eventually.
So we are going to be joined by Jaguar varsity head coach Mark Johnson. Jason Knutson's going to take it from here. I'm going to get the microphone attached to Mark's lapel. Mark, you just need to talk. Jason,
Yeah.
take it.
Thanks, Coach, for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Youth Hockey Day. This is your 4th season as head coach for this squad. We've seen a lot of changes over the years, lots of opportunities available to us, and I'm wondering what you're thinking about this season.
Well, I'm really optimistic. The kids are playing super hard. They're learning new things. It's just a great group of kids that are just really working hard. And then it shows when you got a day like today with the Youth Day and coming out here, and they remember these times when they did this. And this is what it's all about. And, you know, coming off a great game last night was super awesome, and the girls are playing hard. And from top to bottom, we got great goaltending. We got great hustle out of the kids. It's just been a real blast.
Yeah, now this has been a fast first period for us. We've seen some really good breakouts, some shots on goal. Are those things you guys have been working on in practice?
Yeah, we've been trying to get a little quicker shots, a little more effort going to the net, and we're kind of, get pucks to the net and try and get used to the scoring thing that we got going. And we got one here, and now we're going to try and plug away, and we'll take the lead in the second period and keep capitalizing on rebounds and getting some ugly goals.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Hey, thank you guys for everything.
Thanks for coming out.
All right.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Fun stuff. Thanks, Coach.
All right, we'll get a little flavor, I guess, here of the youth players scrimmaging for a little bit. We'll leave the camera trained on the action here. Meanwhile, Jay and I will sign off here, and we'll come back for the second period. After one, the Jaguars trailing the CLOQUET Esco Carleton Lumberjacks 2-1. You're listening to Jaguars Hockey.
You tricked us. I didn't know you were going to put us on camera.
Just about set to go here for the second period in Bloomington. The Jefferson Jaguars find themselves trailing the CLOQUET Carleton Lumberjacks 2-1. We apologize for the technical difficulties in that first period. We think we're back online now. If you are enjoying these broadcasts, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on YouTube this year. We're getting upwards of 250 views on each of our varsity games, a slightly lower number than that on the JV games. So we invite you, if you're enjoying these broadcasts, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. CLOQUET hitting the ice here, Jason. Good start.
Kurt,
good
I
pace.
just want to tag on real quick. We're going to try tonight to see if we can't get that missed video back online. There's a chance we can recover it from the iPad, and we really want to see that sweet goal by Oslin. So if we can do that, if you watch this later or view it tomorrow, we might be able to get that up for you guys.
Yeah, we're working through some new tools here on the broadcast this year, as you probably noticed. Jason, in addition to doing the analysis, has an app on his phone where he's manually controlling the time that you see on the screen as well as the score. So hopefully that's been a welcome addition to the viewing experience for you at home. Jaguars now on the ice. They're getting a couple twirls around their defensive zone here. Well, teams will switch ends for the second period. Jaguars will skate left to right. Chloe Golden back in her crease. She does an aggressive crease prep, I would say, Jason. Really sort of mashes up that blue paint. Give her the best traction she can have. Every goalie's very different. If we look to the other end of the ice, the CLOQUET goalie has barely scratched her crease.
Yeah, it's definitely goalie specific, and we know they're creatures of habit, so they know what they want, and they're going to get it set up to give them the best advantage.
Jaguars meeting at the bench. Emily Spencer, you'll see on the bench. She's got a helmet on, still on crutches, recovering from that shot block from Tuesday night against Shakopee. She probably is going to be able to get back on the ice again this week. We'll welcome her back as soon as she's able to. Start this second period the way we started the first. Jones, Kapsner, and Kuhn up front. Knutson and Alex Kapsner on the back end. Linesman gave a little bit of a fake out there to make sure everybody's positioned. Now he drops the puck. Jones works it ahead. Tries to string Kuhn. Kuhn will throw it deep. It'll ring around the boards on fresh ice. There's Jones. Puck squirts out. Alex pops in. Chips it just wide. Avery out in front. Jones on the doorstep. Kuhn digging there. Centering. Goes right through the crease. Alex will have to chase back. Jaguars off to a good start right off the hop here, Jay.
Yep, we're keeping it in the zone again. That's good to see. We need to start off hot in the second period to make this game a tie game and then eventually move ahead.
Jaguars down by 1 here as CLOQUET gains the red line for the first time in the period. Alex will pick up. She goes to Olivia. Olivia chops it off the boards. Puck bouncing around, gets out to the neutral zone. Cleared ahead by Avery. She'll go for a change. Lumberjacks in the neutral zone. Abelin tries to get it to Belmont in the middle. That pass is deflected in front of the Lumberjack bench now. Picked up by Oslin, our goal scorer. She'll bring it in. Centering pass picked up by Belmont. Shot deflected. It'll go behind the net. Charlotte's there. Near wall now. Charlotte chops at it. Oslin swoops in. Puck comes out, but held in by Flanders at the line. Golfed out now by CLOQUET. Flanders on her horse to get back for this one. Gets it up to Ava. Ava pinched against the board by the Lumberjack player. Pops out for Kira. Kira skating through the neutral zone now. Got Belmont up ahead. Abelin throws it in on net. Bouncing puck. Cleared to the corner by the goaltender from CLOQUET. Picked up by Elmquist, who will throw it behind the net off the interception. Belmont gives the Lumberjack a right into the corner. Centering pass out in front. Misses for Elmquist. Thought Alex might have a chance. Now the Lumberjacks come ahead. Flanders back for Melnichuk. Melnichuk into the right circle. Works it to the middle. Picked up by Thornburg. She'll cycle it low. Avery chops towards the front of the net. Cloquet has it. Trying to get out of the zone. Jaguars kind of dominating possession early in this period. We're 3 minutes in. Walsh is back on it for the Jaguars. Send it around for Avery. Avery gets it out to neutral. Try to get it to her center. But Cloquet will send it in. Walsh indirect up ahead. Looking for Kuhn. Helena will pick it up. Loses it in front of the Jaguars bench. Kuhn's there. Back for Alex. But sent forward now. And we're going to have an icing call on Jefferson. $13:44 to go here. Second period that has not seen any goals. Shots are 13-10 for Cloquet. Get a face-off down to Chloe's right. Jones into the circle. She wins that back to Knutson. Knutson gets it over to Krenz. Krenz pass in. Jones escapes. Picked up by Cloquet. Shot coming in. Deflected to the corner by Chloe. Jones and Knutson in a battle for it. Puck squirts to the middle. Krenz will get it up to Kuhn now. Kuhn ahead with Avery over the line. Allegra moved to the outside. Allegra coming in looking for Avery in the crease, but it was just behind her. Knutson tries to clear it ahead. Picked up by Avery. Avery towards the net. Puck is loose. Still loose out in front. Picked up by Cloquet, and they'll be able to get that out to center. Knutson will slot it deep. 12:53 to go here. 2-1. Oh, stretch pass for Cloquet. They got it. They're in alone now. Golden kicks out her leg and keeps the Jaguars close. Picked up by Avery. She'll slide it ahead for Evelyn, but intercepted by the Lumberjacks. Ahead they come. Walsh back on defense for the Jaguars. Lumberjacks have to tag up. Now they do. To the side of the net. Back there is Flanders. She'll pick up. Exit. Cross corner. Flanders tries to get it to Oslin. That'll squirt out to the center ice and fired right back in by the Lumberjacks. Golden will stop that. Set it up for Walsh. Walsh with some room. Looking for someone to pass to. Avoids the first forechecker. Sends it up the middle onto the stick of Oslin, but it hops right off. Cleared ahead by Cloquet, picked up by Flanders. They'll have to go back for it. Instead, Colino will chip it ahead off some traffic. Lumberjacks ahead now. Possible 2-on-1. Back is Flanders. Golden with a save. Knocks it to the corner. Cleared out to center ice by the Jaguars. Giving up some 2-on-1s here that we're going to have to be careful that doesn't bite us. Now Cloquet pass misses, and that'll go for icing. What are you seeing, Jason?
One thing I'm liking for sure is shots on goal. We're just about even at 11 for Jaguars, 15 for Lumberjacks. That tells me, and we've seen the results of it. We're getting shots on goal, and we're getting goals in the net.
Melnichuk wins that faceoff back to Krenz at the point. Shot, looking for Elmquist in front, directed to the corner. Thornburg is there. Thornburg centers it, but right on the stick of the Lumberjack, and they're able to work it out near the end line. Good work there by Melnichuk, but the puck pops over the boards onto the Jaguar bench. We'll get a face-off. Oh, I thought it might be inside, but it looks like it'll be just outside. 11:09 to go here, 2-1 in the second period. Cloquet on top. Lumberjacks coming ahead. Right in, Golden, big save out in front. Cleared to the corner by Alex. Alex will work ahead now. Gets it off the stick of Elmquist, unable to handle that pass. Oh, turnover by the Lumberjacks. Kendall out in front. Thornburg on the doorstep, fires it wide for the Jaguars. Kara Krenz at the top, fires one wide. Jaguars will try to hold it in. Alex does that. Pressure here by Jefferson early in this, what's been a good start to the second period. Breaking out now are the Lumberjacks through center ice. They'll dump it low. Knutson is on it. She'll go behind her net. Passes to Thornburg, but just chipped out into the center ice area by Kylie Jones. Puck in front of the Lumberjack bench. Sent low by the Jaguars, and they will change behind the play. Picked up by CLOQUET. Puck hops up in the air. Knutson will work it for Jones. Back to Knutson now in the D zone. He gets it over to Kuhn. Kuhn, a little bit of room down that left side, but has it taken off her stick. Cleared up to the point. Flanders is there. She'll cycle low. On it is Ablin. Ablin with Alex. Forechecking hard for the Jaguars. CLOQUET able to send that out to the neutral zone. Dumped in by CLOQUET, and they'll go for a change. Back on it is Flanders now. Flanders looking for a stretch pass up to Alex. Alex catches on her backhand, but puck squirts away from her. 9:18 to go. Not many whistles in this second period. CLOQUET tries to chip out, but held in by Oslin. Jaguars changing behind. Worked ahead by CLOQUET. They'll get it to the neutral zone. Belmont right in front of us. Able to get it to Krenz. Krenz taken down, and she'll draw the penalty on the aggressive Lumberjack forecheck. Jaguars will go to the power play.
Kurt, one thing from our vantage point up here, we can really hear the good communication on the ice, and that's important for a team to be talking out there all the time, letting them know what's going on, who's open, who's available, and I'm hearing a lot of that from the Jaguars team.
Cross-checking the infraction on number 26 for CLOQUET. Jaguars looking for the tying goal here. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the second period. Clean face-off win for Jones. Flanders blows a tire, but Jaguars maintain possession. They'll throw it to the far boards. Avery will pick up. Jaguars want to get this set up here. Jones and Avery in the corner, battling. Good work there by the defenseman for CLOQUET. Krenz at the point. She'll go D to D over to Flanders. Flanders has the puck off her stick, and now CLOQUET hustles ahead, trying to beat Krenz. Krenz taken down. We're going to have another penalty on CLOQUET, I do believe. Jaguars should be up 5-3.
2 penalties on Krenz, and that's...
Is this on Krenz or is this on CLOQUET? I think it's on CLOQUET.
No, she drew 2 penalties.
They're calling it on Krenz. All right, well, that negates the Jaguars' power play. Good hustle there, I guess, by the CLOQUET penalty killer, able to draw that hooking call the ref saw. 4-on-4 for 1:31 here. That was unfortunate. I thought we were going up 5-3.
No, I was with you. I thought Krenz drew the penalty. I did not realize she was assessed a penalty.
That's her second penalty of the game for Jefferson. Walsh will take her spot on the 4-on-4 here for the next 1 minute or so. Jaguars work it up to Avery. Avery into the zone, down that left side. Jaguars still trailing 2-1 here, but looking good in this second period, generally speaking. CLOQUET 2-on-1 against Avery. Avery emerges with that puck. She gets to the center looking for Melnichuk, who swats at it. Carmen will pick up in the corner. Nice little reverse move there. Carmen, a little hot on the saucer pass there. It'll go all the way down. Jaguars back on it. Abelin winding up in her zone. She'll come ahead with speed. Abelin through the middle. In front of the bench. Backhands it just wide. There is Oslin with her. Abelin still fighting for it. Now picked up by CLOQUET. Oslin Austin with a little bit of room tries to tip it for Flanders, but cleared out by CLOQUET. Walsh will send it just into the zone. Turnover here out in front. Abelin on her backhand looking for Austin on the doorstep. Picked off, and now the Jaguars narrowly avoid trouble. Out to play. This is Golden, but we're going to get an icing. Okay. We'll take that. CLOQUET is on a brief power play here for 19 seconds. They have the 5-on-4 advantage. 6:45 to go in a second period that hasn't seen any goals, but it hasn't been short on action, Jason.
Nope, we've seen a couple penalties. We've seen some shots on goal, but nothing's gone in just yet.
Elmquist loses that draw. CLOQUET comes ahead. Knutson gets it over to Oslin. Oslin through the neutral zone in the final 5 seconds. Good work by Ava. She'll send it deep. Kara coming out of the box. Jaguars are full strength.
The Jaguars at full strength.
Cleared ahead now by the Lumberjacks. Picked up by Alex. Puck into the Jaguars zone now. Shot off the skate of Knutson. She'll pick up in the far corner. Gets it up to Jones. Jones pivoting down the right side. Encounters some resistance. Looking for Alex at the point. Jones chips it towards the middle. Belmont's there. It's in her skates a little bit. Picked up by CLOQUET, and they come ahead now. Alex trying to get back down this left side. Shot in on Golden. Stick to side. Kuhn will pick up. She'll work it. Held in by the CLOQUET defenseman. Shot. Golden gloves it, and we get a whistle here. A lot of nonstop action.
A lot of back and forth, up and down the ice. A lot of skating going on. Good plays.
Shots, as we speak, are 18-11 for the Lumberjacks. Get a face-off to Chloe's left. 5:39 remaining in a exciting game. This one's been fun. Oslin, the goal scorer for the Jaguars, tries to carry it out through the neutral zone. Teams kind of exchange turnovers there. Cleared low by Belmont. Second line on for the Jaguars. CLOQUET will try to chip it ahead. Try to come up this near side. Flanders denies that exit and cleared in by Belmont. Most of the play has been in this end so far, Jason, this period, I feel like.
I would agree with that. Lots of opportunities for the Jaguars.
Krenz saw that puck go out into the neutral zone. She fished it back in, but had a couple players trapped offside, so we'll get a offside call on the Jaguars, face off in front of their bench. Just 5 minutes to go here, second period. On is the third line for the Jaguars. Melnichuk, Elmquist, and Thornburg. Thornburg picks up that puck in the left wing circle, but loses it. Out to the point. Alex fans on a pass now. Ahead comes CLOQUET. Good play there by Knutson. The Lumberjacks good play by Walsh. Their Lumberjacks are offside. They had a player streaking to the net. They tried to get it to her. Would have been a breakaway if not for the play of Kalina Walsh.
Yep. And a timely offsides.
Lumberjacks win the faceoff. We're under 5 minutes here in the second period. Good forecheck by Melnichuk, knocking that puck off the Lumberjack stick. They go behind the net, their net. Jaguars forechecking well here. Elmquist now. Thornburg, soft pass up to the point. Oh! Alex caps her with a shot toward the net. Goalie saw her life flash in front of her eyes as her defenseman tipped that puck. It ended up right in her chest, and she held it, but those are always dangerous. 4:21 to go here. We'll get Kylie Jones and the rest of the first line. Clean face-off win. Krenz whistles a one-timer wide. Puck will ring around. Cleared out by CLOQUET out ahead. Krenz shuts that rush down. She'll carry behind our net, being hounded by two Lumberjack players. Krenz through the middle. Hands it off to Jones. Jones looking for Kuhn. Pass just fails to connect. Kylie's got it now. Tries a little self-pass off the boards. In Kuhn skates. Krenz will pick up, go back to Knutson. Knutson looking for Kuhn up the left side. Kuhn will drive it deep. 3:41 to go here. Kuhn on the forecheck in the near corner. Battle along the boards there. Jones, Kapsner. Kuhn, awkward fall into the boards there, but she's up right away. Knutsen's got some room over to Krenz. Krenz shot just wide with Kuhn providing traffic out in front. Good pressure here by the Jaguars, but they inadvertently clear it. Jaguars are going to have to tag up. They do. Feel like a goal may be coming here for the Jaguars. We're getting some good shots, Jay.
Yeah, we're keeping the pressure on for sure. The second period's been dominated by the Jaguars, and that's good to see.
Flanders under pressure in her own zone now. Gets it up to Belmont. Belmont, the one touch, looking for Abelin, but it eventually gets almost to Oslin now. Carried in by the Lumberjacks. Belmont takes that player off the puck. Knutsen will skate it ahead, get the red line, and fire it deep. 2.5 minutes to go here in a second period that the Jaguars are putting on a lot of pressure, but so far unproductive in terms of the eventual final result that you're looking for, which are goals. Cleared ahead by CLOQUET, and we should have an icing call. We do. Jaguars will get the offensive zone faceoff. Melnichuk on the draw. She's got Elmquist and Thornburg with her. Kapsner and Flanders on defense. Battle in the corners. Avery and Melnichuk. Melnichuk has that puck. She'll reverse it. In is Elmquist. Just about 2 minutes to go here. Second period. Jaguars looking for the equalizer. Kapsner and Thornburg now in the corner. Lumberjacks will get it ahead, but they ice it one more time.
I think the icings that we keep coming up with here from the Lumberjacks is a good sign that we're really keeping pressure on them and they're doing whatever they can to survive. So if we keep that pressure up, I think good things will come for us.
Melnichuk, Thornburg and Elmquist, Krenz and Walsh for the Jaguars. This faceoff won by the Lumberjacks. Thornburg denies that zone exit. Melnichuk's there. Jaguars forechecking as hard as we've seen this season, perhaps, in this second period. Lumberjacks, they're sort of just have to ice the puck, and they've done it for the third time in the last 2 minutes. Puck will come down in the offensive end. Just 1:31 to go here. Man, would it be nice to get that equalizer. Feel great to go to that locker room tied up rather than down one. That's where we sit at the moment, however. Kylie Jones on this faceoff. Faceoff win. Out to Avery at the point. Shot hits traffic in front. Avery tries to chip it to Kara at the point. Able to be cleared by CLOQUET. Back on it is Walsh. In the corner, Walsh will go behind her net. She'll send it forward looking for Kuhn. Kuhn up to Jones. Jones will chip it out to the neutral zone. Skating ahead with speed is CLOQUET. Shot blocked there by Kalina Walsh. 1 minute to go here. Third period. Jaguars break it out. Stretch pass looking for Kuhn. Fails to connect. Dumped low by CLOQUET, and Krenz will pick up below her goal line. Krenz nearly avoids a turnover. It gets to Kuhn. Jaguars up ahead, but the pass misses for Avery. It'll go deep. Cleared it forward by CLOQUET. Kylie Jones on the half wall. Jaguars looking for an equalizing attempt here in the final 30 seconds, but ahead comes CLOQUET now. Back on it is Knutsen. Works through her skates. Flanders working to get back. Centering pass right out in front. Knutsen directs it to the side. Shot coming in. Tipped by Avery. That'll just trickle in on Golden, and she'll cover up with 12 seconds to go in the second period. Face off to Golden's right. Abelin will take the draw. Clean win by the Lumberjacks. Out to the point. They go to the half wall. Player fans on the shot. Oslin will chip that ahead, and that'll do it for this second period.
Kurt, we talked a lot about the offensive zone and the pressure we put on them the whole game, but I also got to give big credit to the defense. They've not allowed a lot of good shots from the Lumberjacks. They're getting their shots in, but our defense is there to interrupt it. We haven't seen any clean breakaways from them, and we're keeping the pressure on the defense as well.
That was certainly a period won by the Jaguars by the eye test, although it was neutral in terms of scoring because there was none. So that leaves us still in a 2-1 hole after 2 periods. Jaguars will go to the locker room. We will mute our mics. The rink crew will resurface the ice, and we'll be back with you for the third period. You're listening to Jaguars Hockey. Just about set to go here for the third period at the Bloomington Ice Garden. Jaguars hitting the ice, finding themselves down by a goal to the CLOQUET Carleton Lumberjacks. Optimism abounding here in the press box. Cameramen and announcers alike are confident that the Jaguars are onto something the way they were buzzing in that second period. Jay, what's the key going to be here for this third?
We got 17 minutes, a very exciting 17 minutes, and we're going to focus on shots on goal. That's what we need. It doesn't have to be a clean shot. We just need to be getting shots on the net, and we're going to see them go in.
Pretty good crowd here for the youth day. Typically, you'll get the parents of those youth players who skate onto the ice, and those players will stick around after this game. They're going to have a pizza party with the high school teams, an autograph session. You can see some posters up against the boards that the young girls made for their favorite Jaguar players, also a couple behind our bench. Really a hockey family that runs from the bottom of the youth association all the way up to the high school program. And I know the young girls like seeing the attention of the high school players, but trust me, the high school players like that attention from the youth players as well, don't they, Josh?
That's absolutely, it's they grow up so fast and they just love supporting each other and they like it on both sides.
Here we go, third period, buckle up. The Jaguars on the forecheck. Behind the net is Alex and Allegra out front. Allegra trying to chip it ahead, working on that half wall, held in by Knutson momentarily. Puck right on the blue line, carried ahead by CLOQUET now. Down they come, down that right side. Allegra trying to get back, Olivia trying to get back. Golden standing tall in that crease. Shot off her shoulder, comes out of the zone. Picked up by the Lumberjacks, fired ahead through the middle. Jaguars changing. Now CLOQUET will dump and change. Krenz will pick up. Fumbles it a little bit. Picked up by CLOQUET. Work to the front of the net. Cleared out by Knutson. Back on it is CLOQUET. They go through the middle. Picked up by Charlotte. Back to Flanders. Flanders ahead to Charlotte. Charlotte will drive it in. Got a piece of the stick of the CLOQUET player, so no icing. Charlotte below the goal line. Worked ahead by the Lumberjacks. Held in at the line momentarily by Krenz. Jaguars will tag up. 15.5 to go here in a well-played game by both teams. Krenz gets it to Ablin at the end of her shift. She'll chip and go for a change. Puck thrown against the side of the net. Thornburg in on the forecheck. Tipped into the neutral zone by CLOQUET. They'll send it forward. Flanders with a shoulder sends the Lumberjack to the mat. One touch by Belmont is intercepted there, but Flanders recovers. Carrying out now, Bea Flanders will gain that line. Throw one in on the leg pad of the purple-clad Lumberjack goalie. Elmquist with a steal. Takes it behind the net. Centering pass just misses, but there's Alex. Alex shot wide off the end boards. Looking for Thornburg. Thornburg and Elmquist battling for it there. Shoulder coming in by Trineri there. Good pressure here by the third line for the Jaguars. Trineri, Thornburg, and Kendall. Kalina Walsh out on the right point. She'll pinch that off, allow Krenz to pick it up. Go indirect for Elmquist. Elmquist looking for Thornburg. Just misses, but there's Kalina to send it deep. Jaguars will change on the front end. On comes Jones. Sees the Lumberjack player down the right side. Work into the middle. Thrown low. Behind the net is Krenz. Picked up. She'll reverse it. Try to get it to Kalina. Krenz double team. Battle there. Picked up by Jones. Jones will work it for Kuhn. Kuhn looking for a pass to Avery, but that goes a bit too far, and we'll get an icing call here.
We're seeing the same great offensive zone pressure that we saw in the first two periods, Kurt. We're taking those shots on goal, keeping it in their zone and we're keeping them on edge.
Who's going to step up for the Jaguars? Who's going to step up, put this team on their back, and get this thing evened up? 13:44 to go here in the third period. Face off to Golden's left. Abelin, puck scrummed in the corner there. Little obstructed. Out ahead now is Belmont, trying to get it to Oslin. Oslin on the forecheck. Good speed there by the sophomore. Collision, Abelin jumps in to help. Cleared ahead by Cloquet. Retreating is Knutson. Puck chip by her, but she gets in the way. Allows Flanders to pick up. Flanders up to the off the stick of Belmont, held in by Cloquet. They'll clear it back. Knutson has some room. Go up ahead onto the stick of Oslin. Oslin will fire it off the blocker of the Lumberjack goalie. Belmont forechecking in the corner. Racing on is Alex, but she goes down. Lumberjacks come ahead now. Possible 3-on-2 over the line. Shot through the crease. Picked up in the near corner by Cloquet out to the point. They'll throw it deep. Alex Capser back on it for the Jaguars. 12:35 to go here. Jaguars looking for that equalizer. Down one here to the visitors from the north. Far corner, Abelin will backhand it for Krenz in the near corner. Krenz will pick up, go around one skater and carry out. Kara Krenz coming over the line. She's got Kuhn with her. Krenz to the middle, coming in. Gets the shot off the goal, off the butterfly position. Lumberjack goalie. Kuhn battling in the corner there. 12:07 to go here. In swoops Kylie Jones. Emerges with the puck. Shot to the middle. One-timer by Alex. By Avery, that is. Avery will cycle low back to her centerman, Kylie. Kylie gaining some space. Centering pass looking for Kuhn in the front. Aggressive pinch there by Walsh. Jars the puck back into the corner. Cloquet able to, no, I guess not chip it out. Held in by Elmquist, but now Cloquet will send it deep. Jaguars dominating possession so far here, Jason.
Yeah, that was just a great drive we saw by Krenz all the way down
Flanders turnover, but Golden with the stop. Carried ahead by Jaguars left winger. That's Avery Kapsner. Kalina Walsh pinches off the winger for the Lumberjacks. Gets it to Thornburg. Now back to Walsh. Walsh with a little bit of room. She'll try to go wide. Try to one-hand it up to Elmquist. Able to chip it out to the neutral zone. Elmquist sees Flanders pick that up. Flanders indirect off the board for Elmquist. Elmquist looking cross ice. Trying to find Thornburg. But the puck's in the neutral zone. Good pressure here by all three lines for the Jaguars. Now ahead come Cloquet. Flanders and Knutson back on defense. Pass. Trineri intercepts it, but then loses it, and Cloquet gets a shot. Oslin will pick up around two Lumberjacks. Oslin up ahead into the zone. Trineri is with her. Ava carrying it low, but taken off the puck by the Lumberjack defenseman. Out they come. Under 10.5 minutes to go here. Jaguars desperately need the equalizer. 2-1 is not going to cut it. Puck onto the bench, and Rash with the reflexive blocker motion directs it back onto the ice. She won't even let a puck onto the bench, Jason.
Is that a save there?
We'll get a face-off in front of the Jaguars bench. Kira Abelin in for that draw. Had to make a quick look and make sure we didn't get called for the trip there. Knutson clears it up, but intercepted by defenseman for Cloquet. Jaguars able to work it out. Oslin chips it ahead now. Oslin will gain the line. Abelin breaking to the net. Oslin unable to get that puck towards the goalie. Under 10 minutes to go now. Abelin forechecking. Puck comes out. We'll see if that goes for an icing. Krenz is back on it, and we get the icing call on Cloquet here. I almost feel like, Jason, the Jaguars may be wearing the Lumberjacks down a little bit.
I definitely think so. We're starting to see those icing calls again. And if you notice, when we break into the zone, we're coming in numbers. There's not too many hanging there. We have 2-3 forwards going.
Kylie Jones wins that face-off to Krenz. Krenz gets it to Kuhn. Kuhn centering pass, looking for Avery in the slot. Held in by Knutson, but there's a mass of humanity over there. Lumberjack clears it out. Avery making a move, tries to go around a couple. She's still on it. Gets it low, picked up by Jones. Jones looking for Knutson, who holds it in at the point. A lot of traffic there. Avery taken down is Allegra. Out in front, racing ahead now is Cloquet. Down the left side, Krenz back. Golden with the save. Goes to the corner. Centering pass out in front, hits Avery in the skate. Ahead will come Allegra now. Allegra down that left side to the middle. Allegra loads up, shot on goal. Directed to the circle by the goalie for Cloquet. Shots are Jaguars closing that gap, 16-22 now. Cloquet through center ice. Ava Trineri there has it thrown ahead by Walsh, and we're going to get an icing call on Jefferson. Haven't said that often tonight, Jason, but Jaguars will face a defensive zone face-off here.
Yeah, I think that was just a missed pass there, but we talked about this a lot last night, missing shots on goal on the official count. I think we're off a little bit tonight as well, but we are very even on shots.
Thornburg on the draw for Jefferson. Puck kicked around a bit. It's going to squirt out right in front of us, but driven back in by Cloquet. Kalina Walsh back on it. Under heavy forecheck, sees it taken away by Cloquet. Coming out. Another cycle. Centering pass hits the skate of Thornburg. Able to be cleared out. Thrown in on Golden. She'll kick to the half wall. Walsh will carry out. Walsh puck out in front of her a little bit, but Kalina able to carry in. Kalina going wide. Puck chipped off her stick. Walsh carrying in. Lumberjacks able to get that puck out to center. Belmont covering at the point. Indirect looking for Thornburg. Thornburg will reverse back into the defensive zone. Tries to get it to Alex. Alex will just have to attempt to clear that out. We're down to 7:30 to go here. Clock becoming the friend of the Lumberjacks, the enemy of the Jaguars, as it were. Puck off the stick of Walsh onto Golden. She clears it out of the zone. And back for it now is Cloquet. We need to capitalize here soon, Jay. Now, in alone, Golden way out of the net to clear away that scoring chance. Might have been a breakaway had Chloe not been as aggressive as she was to clear that out. Jaguars got to tag up.
Veteran goalie move there to come way out of that and shut that whole play down.
A trip. Jaguars will go to the penalty power play. That is Kira Abelin drawing that penalty right in front of us at the dot. Lumberjack player got her stick in the skates of Abelin. This is a big opportunity, Jay.
Big opportunity. This is what we were waiting for. This Jaguars team has been very versatile tonight. It doesn't matter if it's offense or defense. They're all willing to step up, skate that puck forward.
File that Golden play in the high slot in your memory banks. We'll see if that becomes important. Krenz shot coming in. Rebound. Big rebound kicked off. That was Flanders working it D to D to her partner. Centering pass misses and able to clear are the Lumberjacks. Golden again clears that puck out, picked up by Krenz. Krenz will work for Flanders. Flanders with 1:38 to go in the power play. Tries to get it to Kuhn. Kuhn will throw it deep, picked up by Avery. Jaguars trying to get set up. Here's Jones on the half wall. Out to Flanders. Flanders back to Jones. Back to Flanders at the top. Flanders. Shot coming in with a little bit of traffic, but that's seen by the goalie. Caught and hold. But good power play so far, Jason.
Good power play. We're seeing the shots on goal that we need.
Kylie Jones has been good on the faceoffs here tonight. She wins another one. It'll go back to Krenz at the point. Krenz gets it to Jones, but Jones loses it. And then puck is just chipped out. Kylie Jones is gonna go to the penalty box. I didn't see exactly what happened on that one.
Referee's calling a tripping
looks like
call.
a trip.
Yep. There was a lot of action right there on the blue line as we tried to hold it in and keep that power play alive.
That's going to negate the power play for Jefferson. We'll play, much like it did earlier in the game, we'll play 4-on-4 for a minute 10, and then Cloquet will have a brief power play. Down to 6 minutes to go in this game. Jaguars need the equalizer. Krenz will pick up. Krenz will skate ahead. 3-on-2. Krenz fires it in. That's an easy save. She had Evelyn going down her right side. I was hoping she might see her and slide that puck over, but Jaguars will take an offensive zone faceoff here. 55 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4 time. Evelyn on that draw, but it's won by the Lumberjacks. They will skate it out now. Try to clear it, but Krenz able to send one in. Rebound out in front. Evelyn on the doorstep. Centering pass deflected by Osland. Held up there a little bit by the Lumberjack, but they gain possession. Try to chip it out. Jaguars being aggressive here. We'll get an icing call on the Lumberjacks with 29 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. You know, sometimes, Jason, when you go 4-on-4, that opens up the ice a little bit. And really, since the start of the second period, the Jaguars have been getting the better of chances. I won't say we're dominating, but we just got to cash in. We need a goal.
Yeah, that 4-on-4 gets the teams fired up, and this game is even on a lot of matrix.
Lumberjacks winning the faceoffs now lately. They win this one. Send it out to the neutral zone. Knutson will pick up. She'll throw it deep. Lumberjacks play in front of us here. Knutson pinching. Held in by Charlotte. She'll cycle it low. Back on it is the defenseman for Cloquet. They're on the power play now. They'll chip it out ahead for 45 seconds. Kylie Jones in the box. They'll carry in now. Lumberjacks work to the middle. Defended there by Belmont. Captain for the Lumberjacks works it ahead. Knutson able to relieve the pressure, clear that puck out to center ice, and regrouping now is Cloquet in the final 20 seconds. We're under 4.5 minutes to go. Shot coming in. Golden sees and catches. Will take the face-off. 4:19 to go here. 17 seconds remaining on the Jaguar penalty kill. Time's running short, Jason.
Time's running short. Our penalty kills have been looking good today, so we got to get through this next 20 seconds and then move on to the offense.
Elmquist taking her first draw of the year. Won by the Lumberjacks. They'll work it high. Directed to the corner to no one in particular. Elmquist back on it. Tries to get it to Krenz. Cloquet has it. Little pick play there in the corner. Jones is out of the bench. Joins the play. Cloquet running a give and go there. Pass fails to connect. They send it the length of the ice as we go under 4 minutes to go here. Jaguars needing a goal in the worst way. Down by 1 to Cloquet. Krenz picking up that puck. Over to Flanders. Flanders, in the midst of a change by a couple of her teammates, sends it ahead and steps in to block that dump by Cloquet. Jones now. Kuhn tries to get the one-timer. Blocked by the ever-present Lumberjack defenseman there on the back end, captain number 12. She ices the puck, but Cloquet feels like they're hanging on a little bit here, Jay.
Yeah, I think we still got them on the run, though. We're seeing those icings, and I think the advantage is all to the Jaguars.
Jags are going to take a timeout here with 3:24 to go in the final third period. They've closed the shot gap down to 20 to 23 now, just 3 more for the Lumberjacks at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars meeting at the bench. We're going to get an offensive zone faceoff. When Jones is on, we've been winning them, but they haven't resulted as of yet in a real good shot off of it.
Might be a little early, but they might be discussing pulling the goalie.
Yeah, way too early for that at this point, I think. But certainly it's, well, let's hope we don't have to pull our goalie. Let's just tie this up in the next, off of this draw. Why not? Let's tie it up and see what happens from there. Jaguars are playing well, just not quite able to string together the passes to lead to the scoring chances that they need.
Yeah, we're seeing all the right elements in place. They're still looking real strong in this. We don't look tired at all. I think they're energized. They feel how close they are to tying this game up, and they're gonna skate hard for the last 3 minutes and 24 seconds.
Kylie Jones on that draw. She'll try to get it to Kara. But this one is won by the Lumberjacks, so they'll go behind their net. Jaguars, time to turn the pressure up on the forecheck. Time to turn the pressure up on the pinches. Puck coming down here, and CLOQUET ices it. Good recognition there by Golden not to play that puck, that it was going to be an icing. At this time of the game, you'll take all the offensive zone faceoffs you can get.
That's right, Kurt. The longer we can hang down here, the better chance is getting that one shot we're looking for.
Jones, face-off win, gets it to Krenz. Krenz over to Kuhn. Kuhn takes it low. Out in front. Oh, Avery just had her stick lifted right in the slot. Back on it is Kalina. Jaguars tag up and drive it deep. Under 3 minutes to go here. Clock ticking down. Intercepted there by Kuhn. Kuhn turns and fires on net. Wheeling shot there by Allegra as Kylie Jones has dropped down. We need more of that from Allegra. We need to get the puck to her in a scoring area. She can rip it. That one looked like it kind of caught the goalie by surprise, but it kind of hit her in the chest.
Kind of hit her in the chest, but I'm not sure she had a firm track on that one.
Kylie in on the faceoff. 2:49 to go. Another win for the Lumberjacks to the corner. Avery jumps on it, as does Kylie. Lumberjacks just trying to kill time here. Kylie gets it out to Kara. Kara, shot coming in, right on net. Good shot there. The traffic unfortunately it was still in the corner off that scrum. Avery looping out to Kara at the top. Shot hits a Lumberjack skate, and ahead they come now. 2-on-1. Walsh is back. Kalina coming in, deflects it. Golden with the slave on the doorstep. Golden again. Jaguars trying to recover. Disaster averted, out to the point. Big shot coming in right in the chest of Golden. She'll catch and hold. A couple good shots for the Jaguars there, and they survived a 2-on-1.
Chloe really shut those two shots down for the Lumberjacks. Little defensive zone reset here, but we'll get her back down in the offensive zone in no time at all.
2:08 to go here. Face off to Golden's left. Abelin over to Flanders. Flanders up to Avery. Lumberjacks retreating now. Avery in on net, covered up and held by the CLOQUET goalie. We'll take that. But we got to win. We got to win the face-off. I believe I said that was Avery. It was actually Charlotte. The 28 and the 38 look similar when Charlotte has her sweater tucked in the back of her breezers there, and you can't tell if it's a 28 or a 38. So goalie pulled here, the net empty for the Jaguars. 6 skaters on. Krenz drops it for Capser out in front. Pass to the middle. Cleared out. Krenz, shot coming in. Deflected, hits traffic. Oh, unable to be held in. Jaguars will have to sprint for it. Back on it is Walsh. She'll get there first. Kalini clears it to the boards, but a Lumberjack there, carried ahead. 1:30 to go here, taken down. Belmont picks up. Got to get it deep first, then go to work. Held in by Krenz. Krenz, she'll cycle low. Got Oslin below the goal line. Oslin kicks it to Avery. Avery out in front, throws it on net. Kick to the corner, 1:13 to go. Out to the point. Krenz will work it low. Picked off by the Lumberjacks, and they will ice this puck. Puck going about 4 feet wide of the empty cage.
We got our final minute here, Kurt, to make it happen.
Just 1:07 to go for the Jaguars. They have 6 skaters to the Lumberjacks 5. Jaguars trying to slow change this change a little bit, get the skaters they want on the ice. Kylie will take the draw. There's a face-off win to Allegra. Back to Flanders at the point. Allegra chipping it ahead. Avery behind the net. Jaguars looking for the equalizer. Out in front, Avery off the cage off the helmet of the goalie. Cleared to the half wall. Picked up by Allegra. Spinning shot directed towards the net. Tried to be cleared by the Lumberjacks. 45 seconds. Jones with the centering pass. Hits traffic. Avery out in front. Backhanded. Looking for Belmont. Looking for Allegra. Cleared ahead by the Lumberjacks. And the Lumberjacks with an empty net are going to ice this one. Oh, Jason, so close. But the empty net, Cloquet able to clear that out into the neutral zone. Had a skater skate into it and able to skate that into his zone and bury it for a 3-1 lead.
That was a risk that we knew was possible. I'm a little surprised the Lumberjacks had a player out in the neutral zone that far, but they want to put that final goal up for them and just kind of seal the game.
Golden back in net for the Jaguars. Just 30 seconds remaining here. Disappointing loss here for the Jaguars. They didn't play poorly, but this is one where for stretches of the game you felt like they played better. Just unable to get scoring. You're not going to win games and when you only put one goal up on the board. And that's been the case for too many of our games this year. Walsh back on it now in the last 10 seconds. She'll clear it around, and that'll do it here for the game. The Jaguars see their record drop to 1-4 as Cloquet comes in and gets the better of the Jaguars today, Jason.
They did. We spent a lot of time in control of this game. We just got hedged out by their goalie. I do like seeing our shots 24-26. That's really a big change, moving in the right direction.
Golden strong in net, makes 23 saves on 25 shots. Still north of 900, but the Jaguars got to figure out how to get some goals. We've got a game coming up on Tuesday night. Jaguars will hit the road to play the Visitation. Now I've forgotten what Visitation's nickname is, but we'll have that for you on Tuesday night. That'll be at the St. Thomas Academy rink. Wish the Lumberjacks safe travels back up north. Any final thoughts here, Jason?
No. Good game overall. Not a lot to improve on it other than making sure those shots that we are getting now are going in net.
Jaguars will meet here at center ice, as has been their tradition following the game, joined by some Lumberjack players. I always think this is a nice tradition, especially when you see the players sort of intersperse a little bit like this. That's cool. We're going to have, like we mentioned, an autograph session with the youth players after this, and a pizza party. Jaguars played well, but came up just a little bit short today. Your final score from the Bloomington Ice Garden: the Cloquet Esco Lumberjacks 3, the Jefferson Jaguars 1. For Johnny Rash, Ryan Kuhn, Jason Knudsen, I'm Kurt Krenz saying we'll see you again on Tuesday night. We're going to try to get that lost video and audio session from the first period recovered, but not yet clear whether we'll be able to accomplish that or not. We'll see you on Tuesday night. You've been listening to Jaguars Hockey.